We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name. Grass is green and so alive. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Just begun, yeah, yeah. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. separate ways right now. It's funny how all of this worked out. Heard you're gonna go and look around, so may you find out, may you find out. I hope you get to your peace and sound. I hope your lost heart can get found. Heard you're gonna go and look around, so may you find out, may you find out. I hope that you find what you're looking for. I hope that God opens another door. I hope the best for you. I pray you find the truth. May there be something that's worth much more for you. For you, for you.
Quite put my finger on it. I've been feeling some kind of way since this morning. Don't know what it is, can't really explain it, but I know one thing, it's something. Something's in the air, I can feel it, got me on the edge. Can't conceal it, no, can't conceal it, no. I feel it.
Carried away like the waves in the ocean. So let's go, papi, vámonos. Let's not wait for the moment, let's set this in motion. You know you wanna get away from the stress of every day. Make it feel like Central Bay. Voulez-vous coucher with me? Vacay, I can make it okay. Tell me how you like it, and I can do it that way. Baby, I can be a vacay, vacay. I can But you're lucky that you caught me while I'm out on vacay. Hey, but I'm still getting paid up. Shade don't affect me from getting me effectivo. Whoa, sunshine for me one time.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday morning to you. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you new to the channel, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Danny, and I am so not an expert. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for today. As you guys can tell, it is Valentine's Day coming up here. I hope you guys like my new hat. I know it looks orange on the screen. I don't know what's going on again. Every time I come in here, I end up having to change the settings. I'm going to mess with them again for just a second here. Let's see if I can get it to fix it. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Let's see. Bring that down just a touch. Bring that down a touch. Bring that one down a touch. I think that's all I'm going to get, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so I am super excited for today. We're going to be working on a quick Valentine's Day project. We're going to be making a table runner. I have put a link in the chat box to the pattern that we're going to be using. I'm super excited. It is a free pattern by Donna Jordan. It is a free pattern, so I could probably tell you guys what the cutting measurements are, but just for copyright reasons, I'm not going to actually say what those are. You guys go click that link, follow there to the pattern, and then you guys can see what the copyright instructions are. I've got all my pieces cut up already. I decided to save a little bit of time this morning and went ahead and cut them all up. And then in the meantime, I was also working on the log cabin quilt that we started back on our anniversary stream. So that's really exciting too. Let me hop into chat, say hello to everybody, and then we will get started. Before I forget, I wanted to apologize to everybody. There was some confusion this morning on what time the stream started this morning. This is the second Sunday of the month, and for those of you that are new to the channel, the second Sunday of every month we do a virtual breakfast with all of our college kids. So we actually start the stream here a half an hour later than normal so that I have a little bit of extra time after our breakfast to prepare for the stream. So I do apologize for that. Thank you so much to everyone that stuck around and was waiting in the chat for it. I really appreciate that. You guys know I love you so much. So let me hop in chat, say hello to everybody, and then we will get started on this project. So busy morning this morning. Good morning, Dawn. Hi, how are you? Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hello, Vicky. Good morning. Linda, hello. Good morning, Linda. So, Terry, hello. Hi, how are you? Nomi, thank you so much for joining us today. She says she's going to be lurking. That's no problem, hon. You do what you need to do. We appreciate you being here. Hi, Julie. Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Kathy, I have got a day off coming up here. Let me see. Let me just check my schedule here real quick. Hold on. I have got a day coming up on the 20th. So if you're going to be doing a live stream on the 20th, might I be able to join you? Let me know. Send me an email. We'll chat about it. Look who's in the chat. Good morning, Lucas. Lucas is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you again, buddy. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Nancy. I think I said hello to you already, but good morning again. Chloe, hello. Hi, Chloe. Thanks so much for coming in today. Thanks so much. Just trying. Hi, Kelly. So good to see you. Hello. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope things are wonderful by you. Chloe says the weather by her in Rhode Island is really nice. I am so glad to hear that, Kelly. Chloe, because it is like 34 degrees outside today. It's beautiful. I know you wouldn't think 34 degrees would be beautiful, but it is absolutely beautiful here in Northern Illinois. Hi, Patty. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Good morning. How are you? Kelly says she's enjoying the sun in British Columbia. It's 9 a.m. by her, though, so she's already cleaned the bathroom. Well, look, as you go, girl, you go. Okay, let's see. Oh, hi, Sue. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I haven't seen your name in chat before. Welcome to the stream. I am so glad to see you. She says she's in Washington. Well, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Hi, Sandra. Hi, how are you? I hope you're well. April Ann, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the stream. It is so good to see new faces, new names and faces. Welcome, welcome. And so Tracy, hello. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today. Wow, lots of new faces today. That's so exciting. Fun birthday. Yeah, fun birthday for sure. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, Vicky says it's 38 by her when the sun's out. That's good, Vicky. You know what, that sun, it makes a big difference. Hi, Jan, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Hello, I'm so glad to see you again. Thanks so much for joining us today. My goodness, lots of new names and faces today. That is awesome to see. Well, like I said, we are going to be working on a Valentine's Day table runner project here. I did put a link in the chat box. I will try to remember to put a link in the description box later on. This hat's going to annoy me today, I think so, but we'll have to wait and see. It is a free pattern by Donna Jordan. It's just some hearts, it's some heart blocks, so it's going to be lots of fun. I've cut up all of my pieces already. We're going to be making two different types of pieces. We're going to be doing a half square triangle, and then we're going to be doing, I want to say it's a snowball, but really I don't know the name of it. It's like, it's the one where you take the corners. So you guys will see it. We'll show you. I'm hoping to make 4 blocks today. That is the goal. If we actually get this table runner done, then we're going to pull back and do our log cabin. This stream will run a half an hour late because it did start a half an hour late as well, so it'll run till at least 1 o'clock. So we'll see how much of it we get done. Oh, everybody's just saying hello and good morning. Hello, hello. For those of you who are new to the channel, you might be wondering what the heck this is about. Well, this is our Thimbles program. What we do is we run a Thimbles program. It's basically a points program here. So while you're watching and enjoying the chat, you are actually earning Thimbles. And you can trade those Thimbles in for these prizes right here. You can trade those in for these prizes right here. I think it's like 25 thimbles for every 5 minutes. And then you also earn some extra thimbles every time you participate in chat. So for every message you put into chat, you're earning some points. And then as you may be seeing right now in chat, people are already starting to play some of the games. We've got 2 games that we run inside of chat where you can earn lots and lots of thimbles pretty quickly. There's obviously the slots machine, which is just exclamation point, slots, space, and then the number of thimbles that you're willing to risk. I think the limit right now is 750, but Lucas likes to mess with that throughout the day, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But you can earn thousands of thimbles really quickly in the slots game. And then there's also a heist game, which is basically a luck of the draw. You tell the computer how many thimbles you're willing to risk, and then it will eventually pick some winners after about, I think it's a 5-minute cooldown, 3-minute cooldown, somewhere in there. It'll pick a winner, and then some random winner gets some more thimbles. So it's really exciting. It's a lot of fun. You'll see chat just start blowing up with all kinds of fun games, and it's a lot of fun to play along. So once you're in chat, you are a subscriber and you're in chat, you can play those games right along with us, so feel free. If you have any questions at all throughout the stream, please ask me. You can tag me in chat by doing the @ symbol, that's the A with a circle around it, or the shift and number 2 on your keyboard, and you put "so not an expert" in there. It'll tag me, so then that way the message shows up in this chat for me. Or you can ask our moderator Lucas. Lucas is amazing. He does a fantastic job. He runs on like no sleep at all, but he is amazing and he does a wonderful job. So please make sure you tag either one of us and we'll be happy to help you. Or, you know, there's a whole bunch of other people here in chat that know what they're doing as well. So please feel free, just ask a question right off the bat and we'll be able to answer it for you. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to need to do is we need to make some half square triangles. So I've already matched up all of my fabrics and I've even marked them up. It's going to be hard to see, but I made a line on my lighter fabrics. Yeah, you guys can't see it. This shows terrible lighting. I'm sorry. I made a line on the fabric down the center, and we're going to sew a 1/4 of an inch on either side of that line. So I went ahead and changed up my presser foot, so I don't have my guided foot here, I just have my regular foot. So we're going to get started with that. I see chat is going crazy again. Let me just pop in here real quick and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Oh, Kelly's going on a new cruise. Kelly, where you going? Tell us about it. We have a lot of content creators that are in our chat, so please make sure you follow any of them. You can actually just right-click. If you're on your computer, you can just right-click on their name and say go to channel, and you can do it that way. Or we have a ton of links in chat, so if you see a content creator, just do exclamation point and their first name, and you should be able to get to their channel. Lucas will pop them in there as well if you don't have them already. Let's see, we've got Dawn from My Quilt Projects. So Terry is in here. We've got Kelly. Kelly does an amazing job. She posts a lot of pictures of her trips. That's so much fun. Thank you, Dawn, for that. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yes, good question, Patty. Vicky, we want to know how your back is doing today. How is your back doing today? Oh, Looks like there was already thimbles raised. Looks like there was already a heist that had happened, so that's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this project. So half square triangles is the first thing up. Let me go ahead and get that. I've got red thread in here. I'm trying to get rid of it, so I've been using a lot of it up just to try and get rid of. I want to actually just switch over to straight black and white for the most everything. So I'm trying to get rid of all my colored threads as much as I can. And then I'll only use them for actual quilting as opposed to the piecing. But for now, I'm trying to get rid of them. So we're going to do 1/4 of an inch down one side. And then we're going to lift the foot, pull it out, spin it around, and do another 1/4 of an inch down the other side. We're going to make 4 of these. And these are going to be the bottom corners of our heart. Alright, so that one is all done. Let me grab that one off the machine. How is everyone's weekend so far? I hope the weather is as gorgeous by you guys as it has been by me. I am up here in northern Illinois. I'm a southwest suburb of Chicago, and it has been absolutely gorgeous. It's still been cold, don't get me wrong. It's been in the 30s and the 40s all week, but that is absolutely beautiful up here. Up here, 30s and 40s is like summertime weather. It's just been great. I've been driving my car with the sunroof open, jamming to some loud music on the way to and from work. It has been so much fun. And my husband said it's 34 degrees outside right now, and it's supposed to warm up to in the 40s today, so I'm really excited for that. Dawn says it's a spring thaw by her. Well, that's good. We've had some rain over here, Dawn. So it does this whole freeze thaw. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's ready for spring just yet, but it's sure getting there. It's sugar. Ooh, 47 by Chloe in Rhode Island. That sounds like that's nice weather right there. That's shorts weather for us. 47 degrees. That's shorts. That's shorts and a t-shirt. All right. Oops, this one slid a little bit. There we go. Lucas says, so far this weekend, yesterday was my last day at work. Yay! In the past 3 days, it's been in the 70s. Oh, Lucas, we all hate you. 70 degrees outside. That's terrible. Unfortunately, it's raining all day today, he says. Good morning, Lucy. Thanks so much for joining us. It is so good to see you. Welcome back. So what did you guys think of the block we made this week? That split decision block. What do you think of that? That one, I really like the colors on that one. I hemmed and hawed about picking those particular fabrics, but those are the colors that the actual pattern had. So I decided to run with it, and I was really pleasantly surprised. What did you guys think? Hi, Marie. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today. Happy Sunday morning to you. Oop, lost chat. Good morning. So yeah, what do you guys think of that? Sue, good morning. Hello, how are you? She says it's going to be 57 in Columbia, George Washington today. Oh, gosh, girl, I am jealous of you, too. That is warm weather right there. That is beautiful. That's washing your car kind of weather. Chloe says, I love the colors you picked. Oh, thank you, Chloe. That's very kind of you. Like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, so I'm going to iron these up real quick just to kind of relax those threads. Just so everything kind of lays a little bit nicer. Not a huge press here. I'm just kind of relaxing the threads a little bit. It seems to make them slice up a little bit nicer. They don't bunch up on me. So, all right. So now I'm going to take my rotary blade, which is over here. And we are going to take our ruler and we're going to slice right on that line that we drew running down the center. We're going to slice right through that. There we go. And that's going to give us 2 triangles. Like I said, these triangles are going to be the bottom of our heart block. See how they go? Oh, Patty, thank you so much. Patty says she thought the black turned out really good and the colors were spot on. Well, that's really kind of you. Thank you for that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Just slicing up these blocks here. Y'all, I have watched so many movies this week. Oh my goodness. There's just been so many of them that I have picked up and watched. A lot of them have been on Amazon Prime. They've been free on Amazon Prime. And then did you guys catch the new movie on Netflix? If you have the Netflix subscription, you've got to watch the new movie with Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher. Such a cute movie. I watched it twice yesterday. That's how cute it was. It was so cute. I had to watch it twice. Such a cute movie. And I have not watched the two movies that you guys recommended I watch. Promised and Blind Date. I've not watched those yet. In fact, I found the Promised one. That one I've added to my list on Amazon, and I'll be watching that one probably sometime this week. But I have not found the Blind Date one yet. I'm not sure if that's on Amazon or if that's you. Marie, you sent me a screenshot of it, and I haven't been able to find it. Dawn, how was that movie? Oh, you said fantastic movie. I'm glad that you said that. I've been meaning to watch that one too. The Hidden Figures with the NASA ladies. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've been meaning to catch that one too. That one's on. I just saw it. Isn't it on? I think it's on Prime right now, isn't it? So Terry says I liked Promise. I did find that one. That one is the next one on my list to watch. I did find it. Dawn says you would love the movie. Well, I'm going to have to watch it now because, I mean, I trust your guys' judgment, obviously. Oh! Looks like I sewed this one backwards. Why didn't you guys tell me I sewed these on backwards? My goodness. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I have to pull those apart now. You know, that has been the story of my day. I was sewing up some other stuff earlier today, and I did the same thing. I sewed them up backwards. So we're going to have to pull those two apart. You know, it's not even, 10 minutes into the stream? Oh, I guess it's already half an hour into the stream, and I already have to pull Jack out. My goodness. My goodness. See, this is why you guys come here, to watch me make mistakes. Because let's face it, we all make them. You know, we got to embrace them, you know. So this one I'm going to pull apart, though. Sometimes I don't bother with it. Sometimes I just leave it. But when the fabric is upside down or backwards, then I will pull it apart. Oh no, Jack wanted to play. I know. Oh, such a pain. He's such a pain. He's very needy, you know. He always wants attention. Looks like some of you are getting in on those slots games. Those are the quickest way to earn more thimbles. That is for sure. And the thimbles roll over from one stream to the next. So if you, whatever thimbles you earn today, you will have those again on our next stream. You can also earn thimbles and play the games while we're doing premiere videos. So whenever I post a new video that I do as a premiere, you can also find them that way as well. Good morning, Brenda. Hello, how are you, friend? I hope you are doing well today. It is so good to see you. Uh-oh, why is Patty crying? Oh, the slots don't like her. I see. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, you win some, you lose some. Brenda says she got carried away, lost track of time. Oh, Brenda, no worries, no problem. You know, you guys have to understand. I don't expect you to be here every week. I appreciate the fact that you're here. I love spending time with you, but it's not a requirement. If you have other things that are more important, please, by all means, do those things. You know, you don't have to be here, that's for sure. But I do really appreciate everyone here. Ooh, Brenda says she's getting to revamp her laundry room. That's fun. Damn it, Lucas. You won again. Like, you need more points. You need more thimbles like I need a hole in the head. I'm telling you, kid. I don't know what he's saving up for, but he's got a lot of thimbles. Yeah, Don says, winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's right. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of new movies lately. I watched a new movie on Prime. It's a cute one. It's like a little rom-com kind of cute thing. It's called High Strung. I think it's called High Strung. I think it's called High Strung. I'm gonna have to look now because it's gonna bother me. But it was such a cute movie. Oh my gosh, such a cute movie. It's like one of those dance video movies, with the really cool music and the dancing. One of those. Really cute movie. Terry says, I just rewatched The Proposal. Oh, that is absolutely one of my favorites. That one is hysterical. Rest in peace, Betty White. She's as funny as all get up in that movie. I love Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. They're just so much fun. It's one of my favorites, for sure. The other one that I've just watched recently that I thought was really funny was The Ugly Truth with Katherine Heigl and Gerard Butler. Oh, God. I love Gerard Butler. I'm telling you. Ooh. Girls, I could watch him all day long. Yep. That movie is so cute. It says you have to win them from me. Oh, he's a competitive one, that kid. Watch out for him. Yeah, but I've been watching a lot of movies lately. I come in here and I'm working on some projects and I've got a really big screen just behind you guys there. And so I just put the movie on back there and I'm just kind of listening to it and watching. Yeah. Yes, Kelly. I agree with you 100%. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I gotta tell you, you guys gotta watch this Ashton Kutcher movie. I'm not a big fan of him, but yeah, he's aged really well too. All right. So I went ahead and done those. Let me cut off these dog ears. Now you guys saw in my video how I cut these. I use my scissors and I have this little plastic cup that I keep with me. This is just for all my little threads and snips and pieces. So I just take my fabric right on the top there and just clip it right into the cup. So I'm just going to clip off these dog ears. That just removes some of the bulk when you're putting all the pieces back together. Terry says, oh my, Danny Ashton. Yeah. Mila, she's a lucky girl. Yeah. Yes, Patty, Gerard Butler is one of my favorites. I think I've watched every movie he's ever been in. He does an amazing job at the rom-coms, but he also does an amazing job at the action movies. I loved all his Fallen movies, like London Has Fallen, and I don't remember them all at the moment, but they were really good. Really, really good movies. And part of it is the accent, I think. Yeah, it could be. It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. I'll tell you that much. Nope. So what other movies have you guys seen lately? Anything fun? Anybody been to the theater and seen something new? There's a bunch of stuff coming out in March, in March and April that I'm really looking forward to. I might actually venture my way into a theater. I have not been in a theater. We have one literally down the street from us. I mean, it's like walking distance to our house, and I have not been there since COVID. I just haven't been there. There just really hasn't been any movies in the theaters that I've really wanted to go there for. But there are some coming in that I'm really excited to see. So I'm looking forward to it. Guys are so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so the half square triangles are done. We're going to set those aside for now, and we're going to go back to making these. What do you call this block, guys? Is this a snowball block, or what is it called? I'm not sure. But basically, you take this square here, and you take these small squares, and you're going to sew on the diagonal, so you're going to replace the corners. I don't remember what that's called. But that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to take these. And I do need to use, I think I need to use the same fabric. Let me just double check here. Oh no, I can use different fabrics. It doesn't really matter, so. So I'm just going to take these two, and we want to make sure that the arrows are pointing up towards the center, because this is going to be the top of our heart. Covered corners, folded corners, snowballing. Yes, thank you, Dawn. Thank you. See, I knew you'd know. For those of you not familiar, Dawn has her own channel as well. Please make sure to go check her out. She also does a blog, which is amazing. She is fantastic. She has saved me so many times. She is definitely an expert. I am not. She is most definitely an expert. And I'm also playing a little bit of a bobbin race, it appears. Let's see if we can get this done. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Okay, guys. So I'm finished with my bobbin. Let me see if I can show you guys how much I have left. Let me show you. I totally won this race, by the way. Let me see if I could show you. I don't even think I can grab it. It's literally like a shred. It's like, I don't even know if I can show you guys how much fabric. It's like the size of my pinky nail. That's how much fabric was left. I totally won that race. Totally won. Too funny. Too funny. Alright, let me grab my other bobbin, which is right here. Yeah, woohoo is right, Marie. Yeah, I totally nailed that one. Alrighty. Put this one back up here, and I will wind that one up when we are done. I'm not even sure if I'm going to wind it, though, because I don't have a whole lot left. Alright. So there's one. Let's get the other ones going. I need to make... I think I need to make 8 of these, but let me just double check and make sure. It's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I need to make 8. Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm really, you guys know I prefer to make my quilts kind of scrappy. So I'm not really paying any attention to which fabrics are going where, as long as they're not the same ones. Well, and it doesn't even matter because we're gonna, it doesn't even matter. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm picking 2 random ones. Oops, I put this plate back. Somebody's talking the Cloudbot, trying to get up a little bit more luck going for themselves. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Good luck to you. Okay, spin it around. There we go. Bobbin Chicken, you won. Yeah, that's right, Sue. I did win this time. Most of the time I lose, though, I gotta tell you. I made the bot laugh. LOL. Dawn, you're so funny. Oh, she's so funny. Too funny. Alright. Let's grab another one of these. Alright. The next one down here. Good morning, Shirley. Thank you so much for joining us. It is so good to see you. Hello, hello. I hope you are well. It is always good to see a familiar face. Or name, I guess, in case maybe. All right. Let's see. So I'm just kind of leaving these on the machine. I'm not cutting the threads off or anything. I'm just kind of pulling some extra thread out and doing it that way. It does waste a little bit of thread, but it's basically the same amount as it would be if I was cutting it, so I'm not too worried about it. Sandra says, I might get up and make this project. Well, Sandra, it is really easy to make. It's just a charm pack, hon. And it's not even a full charm pack. I think I only used half of it. Just make sure it's some nice light colors and some dark colors, and then you mix them up. It's super fun, quick and easy. The cutting took me like 10 minutes. I mean, it was really fun. Really, really easy to do. That's why I kind of picked it for the stream today. I was hoping that it might be something quick that we could put together. I don't expect to complete the whole project today, obviously, but I do have the sashing stuff here cut up, so we can put the sashing together if we have time. We'll see. Today's stream is going to run a little bit late. We're going to run till 1 o'clock today. Usually our streams run from 10:30 to 12:30, but since today is the second Sunday of the month, when we do our virtual breakfast with our kids, or with our college-age kids, we run the stream a little bit later. Only a half an hour. Looks like Lucas is getting in on a heist. Dawn says BRB. No problem, Dawn. No problem. You guys may also notice that I moved the angel block down a little bit so you guys could see it a little bit better. It was a little high, so I went ahead and moved that down a little bit. She's a little bit more centered now. Right, so I'm just sewing just to the inside of the line. And that's just so that when we fold it over, we have that little bit of extra room there. Outlook has a stupid compose and reply now. You must be talking about Microsoft Outlook. Not sure what you mean by that, Kelly. All right. We needed to make 8 of these, so I got, I think, 1 more to do. Dawn said these are called folding corners. Still learning all these block names. I'm really still very new to quilting, so I'm still learning all these block names to help you guys. Dawn is one of our resident experts. She helps me out just an absolute ton. So Terry is another one of our experts, and Sandra, and Shirley. We've got lots of experts in our chat there. If you ever have any questions, about anything quilting related, any of those ladies are happy to help. I'm happy to help if I know the answer, but a lot of times I don't know the answer, so I turn to you guys to help me out. We do have a Facebook group as well. Please feel free, join us there. We're always chatting about fun stuff over there. Thank you so much to everybody that submitted new project photos this week. They are so much fun to watch. So much fun to watch. I love it. You guys inspire me. Every time I see your guys' projects, you totally inspire me. Dawn does an amazing job with scrap fabrics. Girl, I do not know how you do it, but you are so super creative. One of these days, you know, I strive to be as creative as you are. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and press these down. Folding them on that stitching line and pressing them down. Marie asks, is it a wall hanger, a tabletop, or a runner that you're making? I am making a table runner. The idea is to make a table runner. We'll see how well it turns out. I need 4 heart blocks and some sashing, so that's what I've got here. But you could make it into a tabletopper if you wanted to. You just need to change the orientation of the blocks and the add an extra sashing. But yeah, you can turn it into a tabletop for sure. In the chat there at the top, there is a link to the pattern. It's a free pattern by Donna Jordan. Oh, Nancy, look at you winning all those thimbles. Congrats for you. Congrats to you. Just a reminder, at any point in time, if you'd like to see how many thimbles you have earned thus far, you can do !thimbles in chat, and the computer will tell you. First prize starts at 10,000 thimbles. It sounds like a lot, but I promise you, play a couple of slots games and you'll get that real quick. Real quick. In fact, I just refilled my notions box, so I got a bunch of fun new notions in there. Excited to see what you guys think of those. They're nothing super expensive. They're all usually inexpensive, but I think in most cases the postage turns out to be more expensive than the notion in some cases. But sometimes they'll have extra thread, or, you know, it just depends. Depends on what's in the box. I just try to grab things at random. Sometimes you might end up with a duplicate of something that you've won before. I do apologize for that. But a couple weeks ago we were talking about marking pens, and someone had asked me what type of chalk pencil I use. And I had mentioned that I don't actually use a chalk pencil. But so I went ahead and I bought one. And I bought one from Amazon. It is a water erasable pencil by Yoke. I bought that, and so I've used this twice now, and so far I really like it. I mean, obviously I haven't used it enough to really tell you guys 100% if it's good or not, but so far I'm really liking it. I also use water erasable markers. I buy these on Amazon because they're cheap and inexpensive. They are made by Leon's, Leonis. They're a water erasable pen. I really like them. They actually have an air erasable one as well. I have not checked that one out yet. This one is a blue pen. The air one is a purple one. I've not checked it out, but basically it's like a disappearing ink. It just vanishes after a few minutes. So I don't know that it would necessarily be good for you know, free motion quilting or anything like that, but it might be good for marking these pieces a little bit. Kelly says she thinks she has the same chalk pencil. Well, Kelly, tell me about it. Do you like it? Does it work well for you? Let me know. I bought a pack of them to try out, so I do have those in our Notions giveaway package. So hopefully they work okay. Looks like, oh, look at you, April. Already got 25 thimbles. Congratulations. See, you only been in chat for a little while and you've already earned some thimbles. So congrats for that. You can use those 25 thimbles to play some games. Sometimes Lucas is able to give you some of his too. Oh, you are doing the mosaic pattern. You know, I watched that video, and I thought, oh gosh, especially with those batik fabrics, it was absolutely beautiful what she did. I might end up doing that myself. So, yeah, she says over in Kathy's Quilts and Crafts, they're doing the mosaic pattern by Donna Jordan. It's a free pattern. She just posted a video for it not too long ago. She said if anybody wants to join in, go subscribe, and Kathy will be live 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. So that'll be a lot of fun. If you do exclamation point Kathy in chat, it'll give you a link to her channel. Go check out Kathy. She is so much fun. Kelly says she does like it, but she has to sharpen it a lot. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I do have a little bitty pencil sharpener over here, but I'll need to keep that in mind. Dawn says I feel a nap coming. Oh boy, I hope I'm not boring you. Thank you for putting that up there, Terry. Thank you. The layered chops by Donna Jordan. You guys, I love Donna Jordan's patterns. You guys know I use them all the time. I love all of her patterns. They're so much fun. All right, so I was waiting for the fabrics to kind of cool down a little bit before I started to handle them. So now we're going to go ahead and trim up our back pieces. So I'm going to trim up the bulk on the back here. Again, just using my little... That was fun. Did you guys see that? It was like confetti everywhere. That was fun. I'm going to use my cup to trim up these pieces. That was a lot of fun, actually. That was not planned. I just threw confetti in the air. That was fun. Lucas says, Dawn, I feel a nap coming too. Poor kid. I think he said he went to bed at 3 a.m. Poor kid. Poor kid. But good news is he said he has the last day at his job, so he doesn't have to do that anymore. He has 2 internships for his degree that he needs to work towards, so that's why he had to quit his part-time job. That kid is super smart. I keep calling him a kid, but he's not a kid. I hope I don't offend you by saying that. You're not. Taylor's chalk, cheap and works well. Yeah, Patty, I use the Taylor's chalk a lot myself. The only thing I don't like about the Taylor's chalk is you can't get as fine of a line sometimes as you can with a pencil. So I will use the Taylor's chalk for a lot of things, because I do have a blue one and a white. I have a bunch of colors actually, but I will use that for a lot of things. But for sometimes you really need that fine pencil line. So I've been using the pencil a little bit more often. But yeah, no, I've used the Taylor's chalk for years and years. Lucas says I act like a kid. No more so than Tony. It's a little thick. Yeah. Yeah, Maria, I agree with you. It is the Taylor's chalk is awesome. It works really well. It wipes off perfectly, but it is a little on the thicker side. Now they do have sharpeners for it. I actually have a case from mine that has a little sharpener on it, but to be honest, it doesn't work very well. But I do try to use it when I can. Lucas says it won't come on. Smart kid, smart. Yeah. Dawn says she has yet to find anything that she likes marking. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Dawn. Now, I will say that I have not used any of my marking tools on the front of a fabric. I've always used them on the back. So this year, like I've told you guys before, we're going to practice free motion quilting. And we're going to be testing out some of these marking tools and seeing how they work and if they work or they don't work. So one of the things that I've been trying to do before we get started in that is I've been trying to up the arsenal that I have of marking tools so we can try them all out and see how they work. I'm planning to use the Taylor's chalk. I'm planning to use the chalk pencils. I am going to be using my water erasable markers. I'd like to see if I can get my hands on some friction pens. I think Tony actually has, my daughter Tony has some friction pens that I'm going to steal from her. That we're going to try as well. Since she has them, I don't need to buy them. So we're going to try those as well. We're going to see what works and what doesn't. You know, we're going to be doing a bunch of practicing, so I'm not too concerned about if it doesn't come out or it does. This way, you know, we can test it on practice pieces, and we're not testing it on actual things. All right, so I've got all my pieces cut and trimmed up now. So now we can start putting the blocks together. Guys, this is going together super quick and easy, super fun and fast, which is something you guys know that I love doing. Good morning, Courtney. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. I saw that you were on Kathy's channel a couple of days. I don't know if it was last week or this past week, but I saw you popped in there. Thanks. That was awesome to see you there. I hope you're feeling better. I know last week you weren't feeling well, so I hope you're feeling better today. All right, so this is how we're going to lay this out. So we're going to take 2 of these. Any 2 pieces, it doesn't really matter. And then 2 pieces for the bottom. And the only thing that I want to try to do is I want to try and keep everything a little bit scrappy. So I'm going to try to make sure that my focus fabrics, which are the dark reds and blacks, are different than the top pieces. That is all I want to try to make sure to do. So I'm going to try to go this way. Like that. And that is our first heart block. Super simple, right guys? So we're going to need to make 4 of these. So let's put these all together. So let me sew this one up first and then we'll put the next one together. If you haven't already, please make sure you go check out Courtney's channel. She is another expert. She does some amazing things over there. I love her sewing room because it's purple. It's my favorite color. You guys know that. But yeah, go check her out. I think we have a link set up for her in chat. If not, I know Lucas can get one set up. And if not, you can always just right click on her name and select go to channel and it will take you there. Make sure you check her out. She's been quilting a lot longer than I have, and she is much more talented at it than I am. That is for sure. Ellen Campbell uses washable markers from the Dollar Tree and seems to work well for her. She marks the front of her quilt and washes it after it's binding. Well, I always wash all of my quilts after I'm done binding them. That's kind of a rule that I have, is because if something's going to happen to it in the washing machine, I want it to happen when I have it in my hands as opposed to whoever I'm giving it to, because I feel like they're just going to feel awful about it. So at least if it happens with me, I may or may not be able to fix whatever has happened. So I always pre-wash all of my quilts before I give them away, or sell them, or do whatever I'm going to do with them. I always pre-wash them. So that is one of the things we will be testing out, is we will be washing them to see how they work. But I've got a bunch of practice fabrics that I bought, really inexpensive fabric from Amazon. It's like a little fat quarter kit or whatever, really cheap and easy, that we're going to be using to practice our free motion quilting on. So. Alright, so now I'm just going to do the bottom one going towards the right and the top one going towards the left. So then that way these 2 center seams will nest up really nicely for me. Edge to edge there. It's probably not going to like this corner. Let's see. Are you going to go for me? Yes. Yay. But yeah, you can check out Courtney and Sandra and Diane all on Kathy's channel. Lots of fun there. Kelly says, I don't think our quilt is done until it's washed. It needs that wrinkled look. Yeah, I agree with you. I like that wrinkled look. Some people don't, and that's why they use the 100% cotton batting. I use a cotton poly blend because I like it to have that pucker. I think it's called a pucker. I like to have it. Oh, guys, look. First block done. Check it out. Ta-da! I don't know what's with the red. You know, the red always turns out orange. I don't understand it. Let me see if I can fix it again. I have tried 100 times to adjust these colors, and I do not know what I'm doing wrong. But we'll try it again. I know it's the saturation, and I keep turning it down. course, I have to put my glasses back on because I can't see that far. Hang on. Alright, let me turn it down. Go. Jesus, Lucas. How many did you win? My goodness. Congrats to you. Hi, Melina. Good morning. Hi, how are you? No. You're no problem, Melina. Thank you for joining us. No problem at all. Red eye filter is haywire. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't have a red eye filter. I don't know. You know what? There. It would help. I didn't even have it on live video. What is wrong with me? Oh my goodness. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to bring the saturation down some more. See if that works. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. That's about as good as we're going to get it, guys. I try. This is the black. Ta-da. Ooh, it looks really blurry now. I'm sorry. Looks like we need some focus. Let me see. Try that. All right, well, it is what it is, guys. I'm trying. You look fine on my tablet. All right, Elmi. Well, hopefully it looks good on there. Let's just leave it for now. All right, we got 3 more blocks we got to make, so let's focus on that. Raised quality to 720. Yeah, that could be the problem too. That could be the problem too. Try that. Your red looks fine. Thank you, Sandra. We'll see how that goes. All right, so let me put the next one together. Let's get these going here. There we go. I'm like, where did they go? There we go. That one there. This one there. All right. It could just be my phone too. All right, so let's get the next one going. There we go. I saw that somebody got their prize, their fat quarter, or their jelly roll prize. I think that might have been Dawn. I'm not sure. Did everybody else get theirs? Okay. You know what, the U.S. Postal Service, sometimes things can get a little wonky. It's your yellow walls that are actually green. I know. It's Streamlabs, whatever it is. I don't know if it's the connection for the live stream or if it's the actual Streamlabs that causes the issue. But yeah, these are not yellow walls. These are lime green. If you watch any of my videos, you'll be able to see that they are bright lime green. And then this is red. It's not orange. I don't get it. It is what it is. Oh, Nomi. Okay, that was you. I wasn't sure. Sorry. I know somebody tagged me, and so I appreciate the tag on Instagram. I'm really glad that you got it. Can't wait to see what you make with it. So if and when you decide to use the fabric, make sure you post a video. There's no, I mean, obviously there's no timeline. Use it when you can, but let us know what you do with it. There we go. We've got a couple. No, we'll have, that one was the Independence Day jelly roll, wasn't it? The red, white, and blue. we'll have a project for later on this year for the Independence Day. It won't be a jelly roll project. I think it's a layer cake. But we'll be doing that later. It's part of a project box that I had gotten last year. Hi, Vicky. Let's see. I don't know why I did this, but for some reason I decided to put these all together, which is just kind of silly. There we go. This one. And then this one. All I'm trying to do is make sure that these 4 center blocks are different fabrics. Otherwise, I don't care. I'm not really paying too much attention. Trying to make sure I do 2 black and 2 red because that is what the fabrics I have will allow for. And that they're different, but otherwise I'm not paying too much attention to them. Good luck, Vicky. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Then maybe you would have won. So this fabric line, I don't know if I told you guys this fabric line. I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you about it. It is by Riley Blake Designs. It is called Falling in Love. The designer's name, get this, the designer's name is Dani. D-A-N-I. Isn't that awesome? I'm like, I have to have this fabric because it's by this designer. So I thought that was really cool. This is a charm pack. I actually have 2 of them. Let me grab the other one. Here. It's I have no idea if you guys can see that or not, but there it is. And then these are the fabrics on the back. It's mostly blacks and reds. There's some white ones in there too. Some lighter colors in there. Excuse me as well. I picked out the pieces that I wanted, and I still have about half the pack left for more. So I probably will end up doing 2 of these table runners. I like to try to do 2 if I can. That's cool that it's your name. Absolutely, Lucy. That's why I'm like, yeah, no, I have to. I mean, I can't pronounce her last name, but I can spell it for you. It's Mogstad is her last name. So that's really cool. I'm going to have to look and see if she has any other designs. Because now I feel like I need to own them all. Because if we share the same name, I must own them all. So that was fun. So what is everyone else's favorite fabric designers right now? I'm really big into Michael Miller right now. Michael Miller has been is a big one for me right now. I'm really liking their fabrics, especially with the cotton cut stuff. The last 2 projects that I've done have been Michael Miller fabrics, which have been beautiful fabrics to work with. And I love Moda Grunge. Moda Grunge is another one of my huge ones. I was actually thinking about joining the Grunge box by Soya, but they sold out of it. So unfortunately I didn't get to join that. But I love their fabrics. I use them a lot with borders and backing fabrics. Because I absolutely love them. Oh, looks like there was another heist there. Lucas won again. Yeah, of course he did. A kid, I swear. He wins everything. Alright, I got one more to do. I'm just finger pressing these right now. I'll give them a hard press here in just a minute. But for right now, I'm just finger pressing them. Yeah, woohoo to you, yeah. Marie says, I love Moda fabrics. Is there a specific brand of Moda or a specific line of Moda that you like, Marie? Or just all of Moda? Just all of them? Let me just check, make sure. So I did 2 black that way. So I need to do 2 black this way. Okay. All right. Sandra says she likes any fabric that comes off of her shelves. She's not picky. Well, Sandra, you had to put it on the shelf, so, you know, which type of fabric did you go for when it was before it was on your shelf? Do you have a specific brand name, or do you have a specific type of fabric that you like, or do you just like them all? You guys have pretty much figured out by now that I like bright colors. Bright colors is my jam. So all of my fabrics that I pick are usually pretty brightly colored. There's usually a wide variety of them to choose from. Purple is obviously one of my favorite colors, so I do have a lot of purple. But I've been trying to wean out the purple and go with some other colors as well. I've got a bunch of really cool charm packs that I'm just trying to figure out what to do with them just yet, because I have a lot of really fun ones that I'm going to be looking at this year to do something with. Kate Fassett, Julie says she loves Kate Fassett. It was interesting to her in 2022. She made a magic lantern block quilt from Kate Fassett Fat Quarter Bundles from Soya Brothers. Ooh, Julie, if you're part of our Facebook group, I would love to see what that magic lantern block looks like. If you wanted to post a picture there, or on Instagram, if you want to tag me on Instagram, I'd love to see what that looks like. Patty says, my fabric addiction has a great selection of fabrics for a super price. I bought 100 batik charm pack squares for $16.50. Wow. We're going to have to check that out, Patty. That is a great one. Yeah, that is an awesome find. I'm going to need to write this down. Hold on. Where's my pen? I do not have a pen. Lucas, I need you to email me with that website, please, because I would like to check that out. That sounds like an awesome deal. Brenda says, I collect Robin Pickens. Just ordered a 7-piece half-yard bundle of pansy posies, purple and chartreuse. Oh, Brenda, that sounds beautiful. I don't think I've ever heard of Robin Pickens, but I love those colors. That sounds absolutely amazing. Marie says all of them. They all feel so nice. Lila Boutique is nice. Yeah, Marie. Yeah, that's a good one. Julie, honey, I am with you there. I am with you there. Boutiques are one of my absolute favorites. She says, I'm vulnerable to any boutique sale. Honey, I feel you. I got you. I understand. Melina says she's got a K Facet bundle of 20 fat quarters, but she has no idea what to do with them. You know, Melina, I'm in the same boat. I have this beautiful fat quarter bundle here. And I'm not 100% sure what to do with it. I have a couple of patterns that I picked out, but I can't really decide. So yeah. Julie says, not on Instagram, but I can post on Facebook. Yeah, Julie, make sure you follow us on Facebook. You can do !FB for Facebook. Lucas will get you accepted into the group. If he doesn't, I can do it for you after the stream. Tula Pink. A lot of people like Tula Pink. I'm not a huge fan of Tula Pink. I love bright colors. You guys know that, but I don't know. I think the Tula Pinks are just, they're too busy for me. I'm more of a subtle type of pattern person myself, but they're very pretty. Oh, it's on Etsy. Oh. Well, thanks for that, Patty. I'm going to have to look into that some more. Thank you. Tilda. I watch a lot of UK sewing machines, so that stops me from buying. Oh yeah, no, I got you. I understand that. Thank you, Lucas, for taking care of that. Julie, we can't wait to see that one. My Fabric Addiction 1. Well, thank you very much for that, Terry. Lucas, if you wouldn't mind emailing that to me later on, that'd be great, because I will not remember, unfortunately. I thought I had a pen here, but I don't. Usually I'm writing notes, but I don't have a pen here. Kaleidoscope bundle. They are beautiful. That's the Terry, that is and Patty, the Kaleidoscope is the fabric that we're using for our cotton cuts. Our Cotton Cuts Piazza. That is Kaleidoscope by Michael Miller. Yeah, Patty, what would you do with Kate Fassett fabric? She says she knows what she'd do with it for sure. Well, what would you do with it? Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, absolutely, Patty. Yes. Share, Patty. What would you do with it? Because we want to know. Yeah, Michael Miller's has been my new favorite one just recently. Just like I said, because of the Cotton Cuts projects that I've been doing, I've loved the colors, the fabric itself, how it feels, how it smells. Oh, God. I love how new fabric smells. I don't know why. I'm so weird. Oh, it's going to be going in a mosaic quilt. There you go. That's a good idea. Yeah, that mosaic quilt looks like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I have too many projects going on already right now, so I really can't partake in another one at the moment, but we will probably end up with that one at some point. Because that one looks like a lot of fun. Now, is the mosaic, was that that was layer cakes, wasn't it? Or was it fat quarters? I can't remember now. Somebody remind me. Or was it just yardage? I can't remember. I want to say it was layer cakes. Somebody remind me. Layer cakes, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was layer cakes, yeah. And she used this beautiful, and Donna Jordan used a beautiful batik fabric layer cake for hers. It was so gorgeous. I just wanted the layer cake, honestly. Patty says, K-Facet Quilt, I love his patterns. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen the patterns. I'm going to have to take a look. All right, so now we've got all 4 of our blocks sewn up. So let me go ahead and press these real quickly, and then we can start adding the sashing. What time is it? Look at that, 12, about an hour. Okay. Sandra says she used yardage. Okay. So much fun. Julie says she posted a pic of the Magic Lanterns block. It needs approval. Okay, we'll take a look at it, Julie. I'm not sure why it would need approval. Maybe because you just were approved for, I'm not sure why. But yeah, we'll take a look. Lucas is awesome. He gets to that stuff a lot faster than I do, especially when I'm on my stream. I try to get to it afterwards. But yeah, we'll look. I'd love to see what it looks like. I'm always looking for, you guys know this, I'm always looking for new ideas for different blocks. Not just for our block party videos, because the block party videos are based on the 1,000 Blocks book, which is right there. Not just for those, but just in general. I'm always looking at new ideas. I'm still learning all these blocks and still learning all these projects, and I really like making the different pieces. So I'm always looking for new ideas on new things to make. If you guys have ideas on especially pre-cut stuff, let's, share it with me. Let me know about it. I'd love to hear more about it. Excuse me. Oh, looks like somebody's playing another heist in there. Looks like some people are able to see it already, so that's good. Somebody says, wow, Julie, beautiful quilt. Thanks for sharing. I'll have to check it out on Facebook later on. I'm really excited to see it. Just giving these a nice hard press. So Terry says she subscribed to Cotton Cuts PMQ. I went for the small Sweet William colorway. Oh, Terry, that's so great. I'm so happy for you. I am not part of the Village Green project this time. I kind of took a break from it. For financial reasons, I took a break from it. But I would love to see the pieces that you guys are making. So if you are willing to post them on our Facebook group so that I can follow along with you guys. I know that Sean from the Guy Who Sews, he is an ambassador this time around for Village Green. So he's going to be posting tutorial videos on his channel on how to make those pieces. So make sure you check him out. Give him some love over there. There's, if you do exclamation point Sean in chat, it'll give you a link to his channel. Make sure you go check him out. But so I'm not doing Village Green this year, but I cannot wait to see what you guys are making. Part of me is really kind of bummed out that I'm not participating in it, but I couldn't swing it this time. But I will be on the next one. We're still doing Piazza, and I will be doing the next one, whatever the next one is. We'll have to wait and see. I thought about actually signing up for the Gnomes project. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. It's so cute. It's a 12-month project where they make gnomes. So cute. But I just couldn't swing it. I wish I could, but. Oh, Terry, this is your very first subscription box, so I hope you like it. Oh, Terry, I'm sure you will. It's a little bit different than a normal subscription box. You know, a traditional subscription box, they give you some type of a project and some notions and things like that. Whereas the Cotton Cuts one, it's basically just the pieces that you need for that specific block. Although they do give you a block of the month that you can participate in, which is a little bit of a contest that you can participate in, and sometimes every once in a while they'll throw in a free gift. It's usually like a free pen or a little calendar or something, you know, something a little tchotchke gift, if you will. So it's not your traditional subscription box that you're thinking, but they do give you all the pieces that you need for your clue, and it's just a lot of fun. Like right now I have clue 9, I think, of Piazza is up there on in the envelope. So I'll have that video for you guys, probably not this week, but probably next week. I kind of ran out of time yesterday for recording. I had a bunch of personal stuff I had to take care of. So I didn't really get a chance to do any recording yesterday. So, all right, so we've got our blocks done here. Let me show you what they look like. I think I've showed them to you once already, but this is what they look like. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. All right, so now we're going to be adding our sashing. Now I've got all the sashing cut up here. You need 2 long strips and 2 short. Now the long ones I didn't bother trimming. I don't usually trim those. I just go the whole width of the fabric and then I'll trim them up later. So we'll get to those later, but I did trim the shorter ones up. Oh, Courtney, I'm so glad to hear that you joined our Facebook group. That's great. Lucas will get you approved for that if you're not already approved. Thank you for that. Yeah, we share some projects over there. I'd love to see what everybody's working on. I try to post videos, pictures, final pictures of what we're working on the channel, because you guys know my color on my screen is not that great. So I try to post pictures if I can, or if I remember, things like that. So, all right, so let me go ahead and trim this one up. So the sashing pieces are 1.5 inch. So if you have an extra honey bun laying around, you could use that for your sashing. I had some solid red fabric. I have a bunch of yardage of it from a previous project, so I'm going to use that. So here is this side. I'm going to press towards the background, or towards the sashing. And then I'm going to grab another piece to put on the other side. Wow, Marie, 1,200. Wow, congratulations. That's really exciting. Don't forget to redeem them for some prizes. Or, you know, if you're saving up for something big. Next week, I've got a little bit of a surprise for you guys next week, but I can't exactly tell you what it is just yet. So keep an eye on the community tab in our channel and on our Facebook group and our Instagram. Keep an eye on those things, because I will be posting an announcement over there as to what's happening. What is the 50,000 thimble prize for? The pattern. Yeah, it's a free pattern. I have a bunch of postcard patterns that have been sent to me in our I just have a bunch of patterns that in my stash here that I'm willing to give away as part of those prizes. Why did somebody redeem one? Did I miss it? It's just a random pattern from my stash. These are not free patterns. These would have been purchased patterns. They're patterns that were given to me, but they're not free ones that you can get on websites. You would need to purchase them otherwise. So, oh, you were just curious. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't see anything pop up. Wow, Patty, 68,000 sales. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Ooh, I'm really liking the solid red here. That's going to look really nice. I like that. All right. I'm adding the blocks with the sashing pieces. I'm just kind of saving myself some time here. So... Congratulations to all our winners. That's really exciting. All right. So I'm just finger pressing these right now towards the sashing because there's less bulk that way. Grab another one of these. I feel like it did too many. Maybe not. I used some solid red fabric that I had in my stash for my sashing. I was worried because I'm not a big fan of solid colors. I prefer something with a little bit of a texture to it. That's why I love the grunge fabrics. But I opted to go with the solid red because it was pretty small, and I thought it would bring out the red of in the regular fabric as well. Thank you, Nancy. That's very kind of you to say. Yes, this project is quick and easy. We're going to probably get this top done here in this live stream, which is kind of nice. Now, the pattern does say that call out for extra borders, another set of borders, which I will probably add later on. Unfortunately, though, I don't really have any extra fabric that'll go with it right now. I need to make a run over to my local quilt store for some borders. And I don't really have... I'm not going to really be doing that anytime soon. So I'm just going to set this project aside for now. And then the next time I go out there, I will bring it with me to pick some border fabric. That's usually how I do things, these projects. If it's not something that I need to have done right away, I will do whatever I can with it, and then I'll put it away and make myself a list. And then when I go over to my local quilt store, which I've told you guys before, it's like an hour drive for me. So when I go over there, then that way I have a bunch of things that I need to get. Where is my... But yes, this one is quick and easy. That's one of the reasons why I picked it for our live stream today. I thought it would make a nice quick project for you guys. I did it with a charm pack. That is a charm pack and a little bit of yardage to use for the sashing. You guys don't even have to add the sashing if you don't want to. You can just do the charm packs, for gosh sakes. Or you can do, these are a little bit on the small side, just the block itself, but you could add a nice big border to it and make them as placemats. which is something I thought about doing, but I didn't really have enough. I didn't want the border to be this solid red border to be that big. I don't mind it being this little bitty pieces, but I didn't want a large chunk of it to be this solid red, so I opted for the table runner instead of placemats. Honey, you gotta put a space in between the slots and the number. Okay. Alright, let me do this side here. Then I'm gonna press it real quick before we put on the longer strips on either side, the top and bottom. I'm gonna press it so that everything lays nice and flat so that everything will sew up together really well too. I think somebody asked me what the finished block size for this particular pattern is. It is 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. So it's a little on the small side to be used for, you know, a tabletop or something without the sashing. The sashing is 1.5 inches wide. So by the time you get your 1/4 inch seam allowance on both sides, you're at about 1 inch, which I think is perfect size for a sashing, in my opinion. I mean, obviously you can use bigger and smaller ones, but I really like the way this one is. Yes, Marie, I do too. Oh no, Vicky, I'm so sorry that your legs are hurting you. Alright guys, so this is what it is so far. There we go. That's what it looks like so far. I'm going to go ahead and press this up, and then we'll add the top and bottom sashing. This thing keeps sliding on me. I think it's because I've got my glasses on. I'm taking the glasses off again. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and press these up, get them nice and flat. That way when I put the other pieces of sashing on, they'll lay much nicer. So turn this way. Today is the Super Bowl, isn't it? It just dawned on me. Today is also Super Bowl Sunday. I totally forgot. Is anybody going to be watching the Super Bowl? I will be honest and say I'm not a huge football fan myself. Usually I watch the Super Bowl for the commercials. I usually don't watch it for the football game. I can follow a football game. I do know, you know, enough about football to be able to follow it, but I'm not really a fan. And then I usually watch the halftime show too, although I have to be honest, I have been a Rihanna fan in a past life when I was younger, but I'm just not sure I'm still a fan. I'll probably give her a shot and at least watch it, but I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it or not. But so who's voting for what team? Without causing any fights or arguments, let's all be nice. What team are you guys voting for the? I don't even know who's playing. But today's Super Bowl Sunday. Dawn, I have to agree with you there. I mean, again, I'm not a football fan, but I have to agree. The Bears need to start winning. I didn't realize you were a Bears fan, Dawn. That's, you know, that's a Chicago team. You know, go Bears. Go Bears, go Cubs, you know. Lucas says he's voting for the Eagles. Okay, well then whoever the Eagles are playing, I gotta vote against them. Lucy says since she's 30 minutes away, she's also voting for the Eagles. Okay. Yes, Nancy, I understand I understand your pain. The husband has to watch the game. Yeah, so I'll probably be in here watching Lifetime or something. Although I think he might have mentioned that he's not watching the game this time either, because I don't think he likes either of the teams. So, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, so now we get to add our fabric here. Now I'm actually going to take just a little bit off the top here on this one edge, just because it gives me a nice cleaner edge and I don't have to worry about my salvage pieces. Because like I said, I took the whole width of the fabric when I cut this. I don't need the entire width of the fabric, so I'm just going to cut a little 1/2 inch off here so I get a nice clean edge. Grew up in Iowa, was either like the Packers, my brother, or like the Vikings. I cheered them on in the mid-'80s during Fridge and Peyton's success. No, I think that's great. My husband is a Bears fan. Well, I mean, we use the word fan loosely. You know, when they're winning, he's a fan. When they're losing, he's angry. But yeah, they need to get their stuff together. With my luck today, we might not want to compete. Yeah. Yes, agreed. Football fans are very passionate about their teams. That is for certain. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's good to have something to believe in, to look forward to give you some entertainment. Chiefs. Nancy's voted for the Chiefs. Are the Chiefs playing, I'm assuming? Lucy said her late husband was a huge Bears fan. We had to go to Soldier Field the last year before it was torn down. Lucy, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Soldier Field is still standing. Maybe there's another field you're thinking of? I mean, I gotta ask my husband. He's a bigger fan than I am. But, I'm pretty sure Soldier Field is still there. Maybe there was another one? I don't know. I know the field that they still play in is called Soldier Field. Maybe there was another one? Yeah, Don, I think you might be right. Maybe before they remodeled. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure it's still there. I know that the Bears are threatening to move to somewhere. I can't remember the name of the town now, but they're looking to move to a different town. They're looking to move out of the city and into a suburb. They've bought some land. Hi, Tracy from Craft a Simple Life. You just popped in there. Good morning. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I don't think they tore down Soldier Field. I think it was after they remodeled. Yes, Dawn said, like Dawn said, they're going to get a new stadium. They're building their own stadium, so the city owns the stadium that they're in right now, and it's falling down. It's falling apart. It really needs some major repairs, and so the Bears have decided to purchase land someplace else outside of the city. Still in Illinois, still in, northern Illinois, in the Chicago area, but outside of the city. And they're going to build a stadium. They're going through some approval processes and things like that right now with the city that they're working with. Forget what town that is. I want to say Palatine, but I know that's not right. I forget what town it is now. My husband's been following the story. He's more invested in it than I am. Whatever, it's fine. I really don't care. It's not that important to me. Julie, I don't think it's Rosemont. It's like my brain wants to say Rosemont because that's basically where everything is at, but I don't think it is. I could be completely wrong on that, though. But I don't think it's Rosemont, but everything else is in Rosemont, that's for sure. But it used to be, it was where the racetrack was. But is that Rosemont? You know what? We're going to ask the expert. Hang on here. Hey, babe?
Yeah,
Where are they building the new Bears Stadium?
eventually Arlington
Arlington Heights. See, I told you the expert would know. Thank you. Love you.
Welcome.
Arlington Heights. Yeah, I knew he'd know. I knew he would know. So that's where it's at. It's in Arlington Heights. The new stadium that they're planning to build is in Arlington Heights. See, I don't usually have to consult with him for quilting things, but when we're talking, sports, because that's not a subject that I'm good with, I need to consult with him. So, yes, thanks, Lucas. Arlington Heights, yep. The expert behind the door. Yes, that is exactly right. He's the sports expert behind the door. Yeah, we need to talk sports. We need to talk cars. Modeling, yes, we'll consult with him behind the door. Yep. All right, so I've got one border on. Let's go ahead and put that other one on there. The expert behind the door. That is exactly right. The wizard will see you now. Oh my gosh, Terry, I love that. That is one of my absolute favorite movies, and I quote it all the time. I tell people at work, pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain. That is hysterical, Terry. I love that. Thank you. The wizard will see you now. Exactly. That is exactly right. Oh my God. Oh, Maria, I'm sorry to hear that. She says the stinking slots are killing me today. Oh. See, guys, you never know what we're going to talk about on this channel. You just never know. I mean, or what guests we're going to need to ask questions of. What experts we're going to have to rely on. Because we all know I'm not one. In the sewing room, the scarecrow. Yeah, the scarecrow, the lion was always my favorite. The lion was always my favorite. Don't get me wrong, scarecrow's one, he's up there too, but the lion was always my favorite. In fact, my ex-husband was shorter than I am, so we used to call him the mayor of Munchkin Land. Oh, God. Oh, I love that movie. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, we are referring to the movie called The Wizard of Oz. If you have not seen that movie, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You need to go watch it. It is a classic movie with Judy Garland. It's an amazing movie. It was high tech for the time that it came out, because it was black and white and Technicolor. It's just one of my absolute favorite movies. Favorite movie of all time. Oh, Terry, that's very kind of you to say. Terry says, Danny, you are an expert. An expert is one who can find the answer when they don't know it. Well, then I'm good at that. I'm good at finding the answers. I'm not so good at having them, but I'm really good at finding them. Even when I have to pull the door open. Oh, so funny. Too funny. But see, guys, you just never know what kind of subjects we're going to talk about. The wizard will see you now. I love that. That was so fun. I'm crying. Mayor of Munchkin Land. Oh, totally. I know. I don't know anyone who doesn't know that movie. Yeah, Marie, like I said, if you have not seen that movie, I don't know what's wrong with you. Oh, the Wicked Witch blanket on my bed. Oh, Sandra, that is awesome. Yeah, Chloe says she likes the Scarecrow. It's okay, Dawn, if you haven't seen it in years, as long as you have seen it at some point in time. Yeah, Yes, watching as an adult, you see a lot of things you did not see as a child. Absolutely. Yep. Oh my God, Terry, I am so jealous. She says her license plates say off to see the wizard. He stopped her once just to tell her how much he loved his plates. That is awesome. That is so cool. Yes, I can recite the entire movie to you for sure. The wizard appears fading lives lately. The Lollipop Guild. Yep. Yep. Have you been to Ozfest? No, Patty, I have not. Are you talking Charleston, North Carolina? No, I have not. Never been there. I have never been, but that is definitely something I should be adding to the bucket list. Yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite movies. Absolutely. The wizard will see you now. That's so funny. No, I tell you guys, all the time at work, we have these little like instant messenger things, and my status just says, "Pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain," because that's how I feel most days. Most days, that is how I feel. No, I did not, Dawn. You know, I think when it came out, I wasn't really a quilter, so I wasn't really familiar with it. Unfortunately, I mean, I could probably try to search for it now, but I'm not sure that I could find it. But no, I did not get any of it, although that probably would have been really cool to have in here. But no, unfortunately. Maybe they'll come out with something again another time. I'm just really excited that I got the Illinois fabric that I got. That one is really, I'm really proud of that one. And actually, they're coming out with another one this year. I haven't seen it yet. They haven't released, well, did they release it? I don't remember if they have or not. But if they do, I want to check that out and see what that looks like. But yeah, the Wizard of Oz would be pretty fun too. Julie, what were you trying to win or lose? Oh no, Terry, I would totally be hoarding it too. Yeah, the only place that stuff would be hanging on the wall like this. Oh, in Charleston, Indiana. No, I do not know anything about that, Patty. That is, especially in Indiana, because that's not far from me. I'm going to need to figure out when that is and where that is and for some more information on that. If you have a website or something that you wouldn't mind sharing with me, you can send me an email about it. I'd love to check that out. That would be a lot of fun. But no, I have not. I've never been to any type of Wizard of Oz festivals or otherwise. I have seen the movie on the big screen, though. They did a showing of it at my local theater once, so I did get to see it on the big screen. Obviously, it's not the original, because I'm not that old. I think it came out in the 80s when I was little. Or maybe even longer than that. I don't honestly know. But I did get to see it on the big screen, so that was pretty cool. But no, the lion has always been, the Cowardly Lion has always been my favorite. I'm not 100% sure I know why, but he has always been my favorite character. I mean, and of course Toto. I mean, I wanted a Scotty when I was younger, just because Toto was a Scotty. I did work on, in my younger years, when I was in grade school, I did actually get to work on my, my junior high class was doing, my junior high drama class was, actually did The Wizard of Oz as a play. I did not get to be in the play. I was not an actor or actress in the play, but I was behind the scenes. I was doing the costume designs. Imagine that. I got to help with the costume designs and alterations. So that was fun. So I did get to participate in that with regards to the Wizard of Oz. Once a guy came to install my cable. He saw my laptop photo of Dorothy, Tin Man, Lion, and Scarecrow. I said to him, you know who you are, right? You know who they are, right? And he said, I'm only 20. I don't know. Gasp. Yeah, no, my kids were required to watch The Wizard of Oz. Every time I would come on cable, when we had cable, they were required. It was part of the required viewing. My kids know. And I can't tell you how many times I have quoted, how many times I've said to people, especially when it's raining, I've said, don't worry about it, you're not going to melt. No one's dropped a house on your sister. I used to say that to the girls all the time. Like, you're not going to melt. No one's dropped a house on your sister. That is one of the big ones that I use a lot. You really sent me in a spin. I'm sorry, Terry. I'm sorry. You started it. You mentioned the wizard, so you started it. Again, you just never know what we're going to talk about on this channel. We do a lot of gambling, and we talk about some strange stuff. I would love to see those panels, though, Terry. I do just love to see them. If there's any way that you could take pictures of them and post them on our Facebook group for me to see, I would love to see them. I can't even imagine how gorgeous they are. That would be so much fun. You know, I did see... Isn't it Sean that's doing blocks? I think it's Sean that's doing Wizard of Oz blocks on his channel. I think I thought I guess it got me all tongue-tied now. I think it's Sean that's doing Wizard of Oz blocks on his channel. And I would love to get my hands on that. I think that would be a lot of fun to do those blocks. That would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to look now because I'm pretty sure it was Sean that had those blocks. I think they're paper piecing blocks. I don't think they're traditional piecing blocks. I think they're paper piecing blocks, but I'm gonna have to look now because that would be a lot of fun to do on the channel. That'd be a fun group project that we could do. Since there's so many Wizard of Oz fans out there, is that something that you guys would be interested in doing? A quilt along of the Wizard of Oz blocks? That could be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's paper piecing or traditional. I'd have to do a little bit more research, but that could be fun. What do you guys think? Yes, it's him doing them. That's awesome. Yeah. The pattern he is sewing costs over $50. Oh, wow. Yikes. Okay, maybe not. maybe that's a little too expensive. Yikes. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I'd love to see pictures. Yeah, if it's that pricey, I don't want people to have to do that, but... that could be a lot of fun. All right, guys. So we are finished with this table runner. Well, at least the top anyway. Here you go. Here you go. This is what it looks like. What do you think? Ta-da. I know it looks completely orange on the screen, but it's not. I promise it's red. He did Dorothy this week. Is that paper piecing or was that traditional? I unfortunately have not caught his videos lately, so... but I do think this needs a bigger border. It's pretty thin. It's only... well, this is 7... it's like 10 inches wide, so it does need a chunky border around the outside. So I'm going to take this with me the next time I go to my local quilt store, and I'm going to see if I can't find a nice chunky border to go around it, and then some backing fabric, and we'll finish it up that way. But I think it turned out pretty well. What do you guys think? Oh, it's a block of the month program from Far East Company, not FPP traditional. Okay. Well, I'll keep looking and see what I can find. Thank you, Lucy. She says that looks good. Thank you. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. The heart block is super easy to make. You guys saw me. We made this whole thing here on the channel from start to finish. The only thing that I did ahead of time was I did cut up the fabric, but it was really just 5-inch squares. I'm not going to give you the exact cutting pieces. You guys can follow the link in chat to get to the exact cutting pieces. Oh, good. I'm glad it shows red on your end, Dawn. Good. Oh, you guys are so kind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so that could be a lot of fun, though. See, I'm trying to come up with something like that. That could be a lot of fun. I might look into that a little bit more. Traditional piecing, okay. I've unfortunately not been able to catch any of his videos lately. I've been so busy with work and stuff that I have not. Thank you, April. That's so kind of you. Yeah, Dawn, we'll see. Yeah. Brenda says that would be a no to watching the game. I'm sure they'll show Rihanna on the news for a week. Well, yeah, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to watch the game or not. I probably won't. I'll probably just watch movies. Yeah, but that could be a lot of fun. I would like to find a quilt along that you guys would be interested in participating in. I just don't know what that is yet. I'm still thinking about it. But that would be a lot of fun. If the pattern wasn't $50, that could be a lot of fun. That would be something that we could all really enjoy doing. Although I will I may look into it just to see what I might look into it. I might look into making those blocks. It could be fun to have those blocks up here with Angel. But yeah. All right, guys. So that is our project for today. It's super fun and easy. It's called the Sweetheart Table Runner by Donna Jordan. I use the Riley Blake charm pack called Falling in Love. I have 2 of them, so I have a whole nother set of pieces. So I'm probably going to make 2 of these. I'll probably make the second one off camera. I like to try and use up the whole pre-cut if I can. I don't like to have extras. It's just, I don't like having scraps and I don't like having extra pieces. It just makes it really difficult to try and use it with different projects. So I try to use up as many as I can. So I'll probably make another one of these, at least one more. We'll see how many I get out of it. So looks like everybody's playing the slots and thimbles. No problems there. Dawn says, I'd do it if there was a group discount. Well, Dawn, I can look into it. You know, I can also look into other patterns too. We'll see. But that could have been fun. But I'm not gonna ask you guys to spend that kind of money on just on a pattern, and then you still have to buy the fabric or get your fabric at your stash or whatever. That's just silly. So I'll keep looking. Thank you, Jerry. She says she posted the fabric probably on her Facebook group. That's awesome. I can't wait. There's going to be so many things for me to look at on our Facebook group after this stream, so that's really exciting. Oh, no problem, Marie. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. We have so much fun just playing games and chat and talking about what we're talking about. Yeah, Chloe, that's what I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna just keep looking. Sanders says I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Good idea. Good idea. No problem, Terry. Thanks so much for joining us today. It has so much fun. I loved your comment about the wizard. That's fantastic. I'm sure my husband is listening in right now, and he probably is laughing just as much as I am. So thank you for that. That was a lot of fun. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you again so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun making this. You guys saw, super quick, super easy to make. Check out the pattern. It is linked there in the chat. I will try and remember to update the description with a link for it as well in case you're watching this after the stream. If you are watching this after the stream, we're so sorry that we missed you. We hope that you'll be able to make the next one, but if not, thank you anyway for watching. And I will see you guys again next week. Next week we pick up on I think we're doing mix and match again next week. It's been a little bit since we've gotten back to that one. I try to have these bigger projects, I kind of do the rotations around with them so that we're not always doing the same thing every week. So February is pretty planned out as to what we're doing. Again, I will have a special announcement sometime this week about something that's happening next weekend. So keep an eye on our Facebook group. Keep an eye on the community page here on our YouTube channel for that. It's really exciting, and I hope that you guys will be able to participate in that as well. I just can't tell you a lot about it right now. But you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. Go team for whichever team you may or may not be voting for with regards to the Super Bowl. I probably won't be watching. I'll probably be watching some other movie or something. Who knows? Anyway, I will see you guys again next week. Thank you again so much for watching me. I love you all. Thank you for participating. Thank you for joining us. And I will see you all again next week. Bye for now.
I don't want my head to keep spinning. Blown through a maze, into my eye, your seductive ways. Throw me in a loop I can't escape. Round and around, flying sky high, hand in hand. I feel you tug me down into your deepest place.